Today, I'm going to talk about the content of color selection in art therapy. I will divide it into the following two parts, which are specific cases of color application and color interaction and emotional regulation. First of all, let's look at some cases. First of all is the anxiety disorder and color shifts. Let's talk about the case background. For example, we have a young man who has been in a state of anxiety for a long time. In his work, in the early days of art therapy, he mainly used dark blue, cool gray, and dark purple, which represent his inner anxiety and depression. So, for this kind of people have the anxiety problem, we will have the following therapeutic process. Under the guidance of the therapist, the people should be gradually experiment with warm colors such as yellow and orange, which are believed to have positive and present psychological effects. And then, through the colors changes, people will feel more comfortable and relaxed in their lives. And at the end of the treatment, more mood yellows and greens are added to his creation, expressing emotions of self-acceptance and hope. Then, let's talk about the emotional expression of PTSD patients. For example, an adult suffering from PTSD began with a predominantly black and gray painting with stiff and aggressive line. Through the multiple sessions, he gradually used red to express anger, followed by orange and green, symbolizing inner awareness and harmony of emotions. And eventually, his work is filled with soft yellow and green, marking the transition from repression to healing. So now, some people will have some question like, why do these patients will change their colors through the therapy? So for this question, I would like to say it definitely have to be the therapist should be encourage the patients to do that. So we are not force people to doing that to adding more color, but we can guide them to try to use the more light color to use. So that's why some of people after the therapy they can gradually use more light color to draw or paint, and that's why needs the therapy to gradually improve their life. So now let's talk about the color trajectory diagram of mood shift. Include a color change diagram drawn by the patients in the cases. We can see that at the initiation stage, the cool tones predominate and emotions are heavy. An intermediate stage, some people will add some strong warm tones such as red or orange to express anger. And the final stage, the soft green and yellows are the main colors symbolizing calm and hope. Now, next one, let's talk about the colors interaction and emotional adjustment. How does color affect the mood? Some studies have shown that color can directly affect mental and physical states. For example, blue and green, commonly used to relieve anxiety and nervousness. It lowers heart rate and blood pressure and provides a calming effect. Red and yellow can simulate vitality and motivation, but can also cause emotional agitation and should be used with caution depending on the patient's condition. Some natural color, such as white, gray, and beige, often used to help patients feel safe and suitable for the beginning of creation. The combination of different colors has a synergistic effect in mood regulation. The blue and green for sedative treatment, suitable for patients with anxiety or stress. Red and yellow can help to stimulate creativity and action, suitable for patients who are in a low mood. Purple and pink evokes self-love and emotional connection, suitable for patients in the recovery phases. Some of the examples in the interactive exercise, for example, ask patients to choose the color that appeals to them the most and use this as a starting point to observe the direct impact of color on mood. Gradually guide the patients to try new colors, such as adding yellow elements to a blue painting to feel the mood changes. Record the patient's emotional responses to different colors so that a personalized treatment plan can be designed. And I will have some cases supplement. People with anxiety can further enhance the interaction of colors by touching and feeling the drawing material, such as a soft crayon or watercolor pencil, while helping them build a sense of trust in the material to express their emotions more naturally. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. In the next chapter, I will talk about the specific example of color application.